Hello, my name is Fatima Rzazada. I study in 11A2. I'm going to talk about which government policies work the best, antinatalist or pronatalist. Pronatalist policy is a policy introduced by the government to increase fertility rates of a country. It is a way of controlling the size of population through encouraging and promoting birth rate and to combat declining or aging population. If the policy has achieved success, the labor supply, production capacity, economic power, and national income will be higher in the country. Many European countries apply a pronatalist policy, and France is one of them. Population history of France. In 1700s, the population was 19.7 million, and it grew to 29 million by 1800s. France's population today stands at over 65 million. In 1939, in order to recover fertility rate, the French government has employed pronatal policy, which is a system of rewards for families' second or third child. Disadvantages of the policy. Over 20% of France's population is over 60. In 1960, the fertility rate of France was 2.75, well above the replacement level of 2.1. Today, France's total fertility rate is 1.88, which is below replacement level. Advantage of the policy. This policy has resulted in mothers considering having children and remaining in work. Nursing mothers are encouraged to work part-time or take a weekly day off work. The fertility rate in France is one of Europe's highest. Results of the policy. Looking at data currently available regarding France's population, pronatal policy would hint at success. France's fertility rate has risen to 1.88 today. It indicates that pronatal policy is raising the fertility rates as desired, but overall, the success of policy is debatable. The UN is predicting that the population will not increase to the desired amount, and analysts predict that France will not be able to raise the fertility rate above the replacement level. The population will only increase by 0.6 million between 2030 and 2050. Antinatalism. Antinatalism is an ideology that sees the birth of more people as a political, ethical, and social problem. Basically, this ideology position encourages not to have children and not to reproduce in any way. India is an antinatalist country. Population history of India. In 20th century, population rose from 300 million to over 1 billion by the turn of the century. While the rate of growth has slowed, the population has continued to grow dramatically throughout the 21st century. The current population of India is 1.3 billion. India ranks number 2 country by population. Why was the antinatalist policy introduced? In the beginning of 2000s, when the Indian government realized that in future they may face water and food shortages, they decided to do something about it. The Indian government was forced to enforce some kind of population growth control to prevent a population catastrophe. The government decided to reduce population by organizing campaigns, sterilization of women and men, and introducing policy. Indian National Population Policy 2000. The main aim of the policy was to have reached a stable population, lowering the fertility rate to 2.1. This was to be achieved through incentives such as payment for couples who are sterilized after having 2 children. In addition, education on the benefits of having smaller families was to be started. Advantages. By controlling the population, people gained increasing awareness for family planning methods. Female empowerment was encouraged, and more healthcare centers for poor was provided, and country's economic prosperity increased. Disadvantages. Women's rights are being violated. In India, the figure for female sterilization is 39%. almost twice as much as the worldwide number. According to government figures, 4.7 million Indians were sterilized during the year of 2011-12, 4.6 million out of them being women. Results of the policy. Current fertility rate of India is 2.1. The decrease in birth and fertility rate of country was very successful. The anti-natalist policy has led to many improvements of higher living standards. Despite this, India is second most populous nation in the world after China. The overpopulation is exerting an ill impact on the nation with an increasing trend of unemployment, overcrowding, and depletion of natural resources. In conclusion, to my mind, the pro-natalist policy has more benefits than anti-natalist. Thanks for watching.